Hello world, I got some good stuff to talk about today. Yeah, I got some good stuff to talk about. Yeah, my topic today is how do you deal with toxic, narcissistic, sociopathic people? I mean, it could be your brother, it could be your mother, it could be your sister, it could be your baby mama, it can be the adopted mother, it could be anybody. How do you deal with narcissistic people? In other words, sociopaths. Let me tell you something. You want to know how sociopathic people are created? Check this out. Blank one. They had a bad upbringing. It's something that happened into their life. They could have got molested. They could have never have gotten any love in their life. It could have been a bad separation between the parents. I mean, it's some things that go on to make a person turn and be a narcissistic person, a sociopath. I mean, if this goes on and that person doesn't get any help or any treatment, these are actually walking time bombs. And in other words, what I'm saying is they turn into crazy people. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. They turn into crazy people. For instance, my baby mother now and her adopted mother. You guys know the story. And don't let nobody try to discourage you and tell you you can't stand up and fight for your rights. If you can't fight for what you believe in and what's right, and somebody just dog you out and take control over that and stop you for speaking your constitutional rights about what you feel and what you believe in, well, that means you have given that person the power to control you, to tell you that you can't speak your constitutional right to express your feelings about how you feel about certain situations. Check this out now. How do you know when you're dealing with crazy people? Well, from my experience, I'm looking to see some thumbs go down. Simple fact, because sociopathic people, they know they're crazy, okay? And they know that they're not making any sense with what they're doing. So guess what? They think that they can control your situation. In other words, you can be minding your own damn business. You just sitting back, minding your business and doing your thing in your own world. It doesn't matter. As long as you in your own world and doing your own thing, and then all of a sudden a crazy person just lunge out at you. The reason why I say this, I know a whole lot of people like that. Just sitting back, minding your business. You haven't said one word. You haven't did anything wrong. You being a father to your kid. Or you could be sitting out with the family and just having a nice little gathering. Then all of a sudden, this sociopathic person just lunge out at you for no apparent reason. Now, if they are not in control, and if you are not saying the right things that they want to hear, they're going to lunge out at you. You could be sitting back. I'm just going to give you a good example, world. You can be sitting back talking on your telephone, just minding your own business in your own little world. just talking to somebody, and then all of a sudden, you're not giving this other person a whole lot of special attention and a whole lot of special privileges. And all of a sudden, they just jump out, just latch out at you and just start cursing you out and calling you all kind of names and try to create a scene and try to create a fight. Well, guess what? You're dealing with a sociopathic person. Now, I know people like that in real true life. That has happened. And also with my baby's mother and this adopted mother. It pretty much rates the same situation. This adopted mother, I didn't give her any attention. I didn't show any concerns or interest in wanting to get with this adopted mother. So guess what? She changes on me. So what I'm trying to explain, when a sociopathic person, they're not getting the proper attention that they think that they should be getting, but then they change on you. They get real cold-hearted. They want to fight. They want to get ignorant. So in other words, if they are not in control, they turn on you, baby. They turn on you. It could be your family. It could be your brother. It could be your sister. It could be your mother. It could be your wife, your girlfriend. It could be the adopted mother. These toxic people will try to destroy your life and mess you up. So how do you spot these kind of people? For instance, you could be you could be sitting back, just minding your business into your own little world. You on your damn telephone, talking to somebody. Hey, what's going on? Hey, I hadn't saw you in a long time. Now, this person who's sitting back somewhere, they don't talk to you. They don't communicate with you. And then all of a sudden, you talking on your telephone, then they just lunge out at you. I'm pretty much just kind of relating to the world when it's crazy people that you're dealing with. How you can spot them. You sitting back and you just enjoying your life and having a good time. So this crazy person just lunge out at you. And they jump up and they want to fight, and then they just go back into that frame of mind where it really seems like it's some kind of intense problem that happened to them years ago. Now, you know what that tells me? When something like that happens to a person, that concerns me. That means that was a person who was molested when they was a child, who the parents left them, who was all screwed up. They never had any love. They never had any love. They never had any special attention. So now they grows up to be a narcissist. I hope I got that right. They grows up in a sense where they're just crazy about everything. You can be sitting back, you can be the nicest, coolest guy in the world. Then all of a sudden they just lunge out at you and just go crazy and talking all ignorant and want to fight. And that tells you right there, something is wrong. You are dealing with a sociopath. So I should have saw that coming with Patricia Robinson. When things wasn't going her way, she lunch out, she get ignorant, she get crazy. I mean, just act crazy. And this is a true sign of a sociopathic person. I mean, I'm going to be real with it. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 1,000. It could be a family member. It could be your girlfriend or anybody. And I know a whole lot of people out there that had that experience of dealing with crazy people. Just out of the blue, just go crazy. Just create a big scene. They don't have no control. I mean, it's like they just jump up. They want to fight. They act ignorant, just out of control. So now it really concerns me. That tells me that the person who does that kind of stuff, it tells me that they had a really traumatized upbringing in the life where the mother pretty much dumped them and didn't really have anything to do with them at that point, the mother and the father. And so pretty much they just never got any help. And my thing is that if you don't get any help, well, you're gonna be traumatized from this stuff. And then don't mess around and start drinking and then get on crack and drugs. It's like the devil be speaking to your mind. You can be sitting back and a person who's schizophrenic and bipolar, all of a sudden you can hear voices and they start talking to your mind. This could be anybody. When you know you're dealing with a sociopath or a bipolar person, you can just sit back and check them out. Then all of a sudden, they start hearing voices. And all of a sudden, they start telling them different crazy things. You know that person is talking about you. You know that person ain't right. You know that person is just low down. You know you need to do this. You need to jump up and whoop their ass. And all of a sudden, just out of the blue, they just goes off on you and create a big scene. Create a big old scene and just goes off. Or they want to just take your baby because you didn't fool around with the adopted mother. Oh, man, this stuff gets deep when you're dealing with sociopathic people and the understanding is zero. You could be the best person in the world, but if you're dealing with a sociopathic, narcissistic person, believe me, you got to learn how to check these people out. Don't get into no relationship with somebody and you do not know their background, because guess what? You can get tied into this person and be all into a real nice, serious relationship. And then all of a sudden, all this stuff start coming out. And then you really see all this crazy stuff come out. For instance now, it makes me think about a situation some years ago. And that was before I met my main girl. I'm going to say right before when I came from California. I met a young lady. And for some strange reason, after I found out everything that was going on with her, I realized that she was another crazo. And I'm going to explain why she was a crazo. I had no idea, okay? Let's put it like that. So now I meet this chick. I just come from California. And we kicking it. And all of a sudden I start seeing things coming out. She started acting crazy and strange and weird. And I was like saying to myself, am I missing something? I just come from California. And now I'm seeing some of the same stuff that was going on with this baby mama drama. So I'm going to name this one. Her name was Crazo. Crazo, man. And after I found out that this girl was Crazo, she was bipolar, she was a sociopath, and it was just all kind of crazy stuff that was going on with her. And one night, she came to my house, and I was just sitting back watching a little television. Just chilling in my own little space, in my own little world, in my own house. All of a sudden, this girl that I call Crazo, she just jumps up and started acting strange, and started just acting like she had some kind of sociopathic problem. And I said, what's going on? Ooh, man, this girl she acted like a crazy woman. All of a sudden, she acted like a crazy woman. So now at this point, I was saying, dang, what am I getting into here now? All of a sudden, I see some strange things come out, man. I thought I left all that bullshit in California. So I say, okay. So it got so bad. This woman was up in my house, all that crazy stuff. Then when I would go somewhere with her, go out on the town, I realized now, Crazy was like, she see anybody, and she had these funny, crazy, just frowning up at anybody. If she see anybody who are just a decent person, you're looking good, we can pull up at the gas pump, I'm pumping gas. She just crazy, man. And I started seeing that, and I come back to the car. I said, why are you looking at these people like that? What's the problem? Oh, I can't stand that bitch. Look at her. Just devious and evil. So I started seeing little stuff, man. So that's how this particular woman earned her name, Crazo. I said, okay, I'm gonna label her as Crazo. And now I was like, okay, this woman seemed to be crazy. And then she had the nerves to get out the car and just all of a sudden want to attack this woman pumping gas. Bitch, you think you all this, you think you all that. So I had to grab her and throw her in the car. And I said, well, what's up? What's going on? Why are you doing? Why are you attacking people? I don't like that bitch. I don't like her. Okay. So now I started realizing that this was a crazy woman. I'm going to have to find out a way how to get rid of this shit. So anyway, for some reason, her car broke down and she had to go see her doctor. And I just said, okay, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'll take you to the doctor. But I found it to be mighty strange. She didn't want me to go in and find out what was going on. So I'm like, oh, no, I'm going to find out what's going on. So check this out, world. I get there at the doctor's office and they checked in and she was like, you don't have to come in here. You can just walk outside somewhere, go to the restroom or go to the waiting area, whatever you want to do, but just don't come up in here. I said, yeah, okay. So I waited until the doctor, they admitted her in to examine this woman. So now, I just walks up and I tell the receptionist, I'm going to be honest with you. I just want to go in and talk to the doctor. I met this girl here and I'm really concerned about her. And I'm really, really concerned. And I want to know what's going on. So anyway, they say, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. So anyway, the doctor, he was coming out of the room. And so I got a chance to just meet him head on. And I said, hey, doc, I need to really talk to you. I said, this woman here, I just been knowing her for about a month, and I'm really concerned about a whole lot of issues and stuff that was going on. It's bits and pieces of some crazy stuff that's going on. I'm kind of getting some vibes that this is some kind of sociopathic person. Could you tell me what's going on? So Doc, he said, yeah, come on in here. I'm going to come on into my office, my private office. I want to talk to you about that. Yeah, you seem like a very nice man. Let me talk to you about that. I said, okay. He said, I'm going to tell you something. He said, this damn woman here is crazy. He said, let me tell you something. We've been running tests on this woman right here for the past 10 years. This is a crazy woman. And Doc said, if I can't understand her, what makes you think you can understand her? I said, what? What, Doc? It's like that, Doc? You're dealing with a crazy woman. And you will really never understand this woman because she's crazy. And we are doing all kind of different tests because we're trying to find out what's the problem. And then Doc came on out and said she's a sociopathic, she's bipolar, narcissistic, all that kind of stuff. She was traumatized by a whole lot of stuff that happened into her life when she was a kid, and she never did get any help. Her parents, they separated when she was very young, at a young age. They didn't show her a whole lot of love. They didn't respect her. And then Doc went on to say it's a possibility that her father molested her. And I say, Doc, it's like that? He said, yeah. He said, you are dealing with a crazy woman. So check this out now. So now, I'm like, okay. So she didn't think I knew. So I find out what Doc was talking about. So I went home, I took her home, and I told her, hey, look, you need to just go on, stay home for now. I just want to kind of just chill out. At that point, I was saying, shit, I need to just kind of stay away from this crazy woman. So I was like just chilling out at the house, and then all of a sudden, 4 o'clock in the morning, this crazy woman just knocks on my door. Boom, 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 boom. I didn't answer the door. And all of a sudden, she started just screaming and hollering right there in front of my door. Talking all crazy and ignorant. I know you up in there. I know you up in there. Sure as up, bitch. I know you up in there. And I was like, just, what the hell is going on? So at that point, I kind of reflect back to what Doc said. Okay, this is a crazy woman. She's a sociopathic, she's bipolar and schizophrenic, and it's a lot of traumatized stuff that happened to her in her life between her upbringing. It's either she got molested or she was traumatized by the separation of her mother and her father. So now she don't have any control about her situation. So now she loses her mind. So that's why I talk about this stuff. When a person is mentally abused, they are taken away from their full-blood father or mother, and this stuff messes with a child. Until now, when that person grows up, they turn out to be what they call it, a narcissistic, and they end up being bipolar and a sociopath, and they just do all kind of crazy stuff. You could be sitting back minding your business, ain't did nothing to nobody, and they just go off. Same thing in this situation with Patricia Robinson. I mean, I haven't did anything to this woman. I'm being a good person, minding my business with my kid, and because this woman couldn't have her way, she showed the same signs. Just went off doing all kind of crazy, ignorant stuff. A sociopathic, narcissistic person, if they are not in control over you and everybody else, they goes off on you. They get real cold with you. They create a fight. They want to fight. They want to argue. It could be your brother. It could be your mother. It could be your sister. Any of these signs that you see, you either better run, because you know it ain't nothing you could do because this person is crazy. They are a narcissistic person with a sociopathic behavior, and they schizophrenic. And then on top of it, I learned also if that person went through all this trauma in their life, and then also if they experienced crack somewhere down the line, if they've been doing drugs, Oh, Lord have mercy. That makes it even that much worse. Because guess what now? Now they start hearing voices. And these voices start talking to these people. They could be laying back in their bed, just chilling. You could be married to a narcissistic person. And you could be laying in your bed. And then all of a sudden that person just gets up and just walk out the door and go to a neighbor's house and knock on their door and scream out and say, "What you doing up in there? I know my husband is here. You better come on out of here." And you walk over to somebody else's door with all this stupid, crazy stuff. But you got to remember, this person is a sociopath and they bipolar. And without the proper medication, they cannot control themselves. And so when you're dealing with people like this and they don't have their medication, they can really hurt you really bad. And they can really do some ignorant, crazy stuff. And so this particular person here that I heard about, she just went knocking on somebody's door and to somebody else's doorstep. Told me, "I know my husband up in there. You better come on out of there." No, I'm not going to answer the phone this time. But that kind of stuff like that can really, really mess a person up. So anyway, I just want to say this, when you're dealing with crazy people, they never make any sense. And like the way things happen with my baby mother and her adopted mother, why you think that these people are acting out? It's really just a history. It's some bad trauma that has happened into Patricia Robinson's life when she was a kid. It's either her father left when she was a very young age and that she got abused when she was young and they didn't show her any love, did not give her any affection, and it was like it developed that sociopathic narcissistic behavior. Nobody showed her any love, any care, any concern. And so that creates a narcissistic crazy person. So now when they grow up and they don't get the proper counseling or the proper medication, so now these people just totally just grow into a monster. And if they don't get the proper medication and the proper help, you will never understand these fools. Never. So I wanted to just share this because it's been on my mind and I just thought I need to talk about it. When you're dealing with these kind of people, it's either you gonna figure out a way how to deal with these kind of people or you just gonna stay away from them. If they that damn stupid to just create a whole lot of problems and try to mess up a good person's life because they are crazy and ignorant in the mind, well, you should stay away from them. Because if they do this kind of stuff, they're not going to change. The only way they're going to change, say like this adopted mother, the only way this woman going to change, she's going to have to seek some counseling. You got to get into some counseling. You got to get some help. And you got to get some medication. Because this sociopathic thing, wow, this really truly messes up a person. So my thing is this. You got to be able to just see what you're getting into because it's a whole lot of crazy people out there. And if you don't spot that, they will mess you up. And trust me, I've met a whole lot of them like that. Yeah, I'm back on Crazo. Yeah, this woman that I call Crazo now. One night, okay, that was before I found out everything that was going on. So I said, okay, I'm gonna take Crazo out on the town and just just have a little dinner, just have a little fun or something like that. Wow, I was like just sitting back, just minding my own business. And then all of a sudden, I realized that Crazo was staring over here at a woman over here and giving her ugly faces. And she was doing all that kind of stuff. Giving this woman ugly faces and frowning up. And I said, hey, what's going on? I like that bitch. I would whip that bitch ass. And I would do this and I would do that. I said, hey, wait a minute now. Am I missing something here? I would whip that bitch ass and I would do this. I said, hey, wait a minute. So all of a sudden she jumps up like she go. I said, oh, I had to grab her. By that time, the woman that was sitting over here, she grabbed the purse like she was getting ready to grab her gun. All right, I'll blow this bitch away. Motherfucker, you over here fucking with me. I'll blow your ass away. And so by that time, I saw what was going on. And so I was like, just run over, hey, please don't do it. Please don't shoot her. Please. I did not know this woman was crazy. Well, you better get that bitch out of here. I will blow that motherfucker away. I grabbed Crazo and I got her out of there. And guess what? I'm going to tell the truth. 2 or 3 months later, I had a brother named Mike. He ended up with Crazo. I'll say it takes a Crazo to know a Crazo. So anyway, I'm talking about these sociopathic people now. So now I was with Veronica Robinson out in Palm Springs, California. Another one, for instance, I did not know that this woman was crazy. I mean, this woman is at my house now. Same thing now. I didn't know this woman was a sociopath and was bipolar. I'm at the house now, just chilling, man, just kicking, man. And I cook big old nice dinner, and all of a sudden, girl say, okay, I'm gonna go take me a hot bath. I said, cool, okay. So she go get in the bathtub. Okay, I realize now that the bathtub is running over with water. And now I'm beginning to see water running down over through the bathroom. I run in the bathroom. I say, what's going on? Why you got the water running over the tub? What's going on here? You wetting up my carpet. How the hell? I mean, now you got to remember, all of a sudden, this bipolar schizophrenic stuff kicked in on her, and I didn't know this. So all of a sudden, man, this girl here, man, all of a sudden, water started running all over in the bathtub, and I'm trying to talk to her, and I'm like, well, what's going on here? I mean, God, how did you talk to me like this? I'm gonna run this damn water as long as I want to. I said, you running over the water in the tub. It's flooding in here. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna run this damn tub the way I want to run it. And man, I just ran into the bathroom and just pulled the plug and just turned off the water, and this girl just went crazy. So at that point, I'm just telling the untold story here. And all of a sudden, I call up Patricia Robinson. I said, what's going on here? You didn't tell me this woman was crazy. Am I missing something? Don't you know Patricia Robinson would even tell me? She hid this stuff from me. she would not even tell me. So I was like, damn, wow. So when all this stuff happened, the girl was pregnant, and then now I had to kind of deal with it. You know, dealing with a crazy girl, I started realizing that this girl was crazy. And so now as I got more and more into the relationship, then I realized Patricia Robinson was crazy. And then as I got to know the family, then I realized the whole family was crazy. Everybody was crazy. And so I feel like I was stuck with a fucked up, crazy ass family. And if you don't take your time and get to know people and get to check them out, it's a whole lot of sociopathic people out there, crazy people. They got a whole lot of traumatized, bad baggage that they just never let go because they haven't gotten any help. They need to seek some counseling. This is not to criticize anybody out there. My video is to show the light and shine the light to people out there. You're out there in this world and you never know what you're getting involved with. And if you don't check this stuff out, you're going to get caught up. So now you got to learn how to really start checking these people out before you get into it. Like I said, you can be just sitting down. It can be with a family member, anybody. And all of a sudden they just jump up and want to take control over everything, want to tell you how to run your conversation. If you're on the telephone talking, they're going to tell you what you should be doing. And then if you don't say what they want to hear, all of a sudden they hear some voices in their head, will whip his ass. And then all of a sudden, they want to jump up and they want to fight and they want to, you know what I'm saying? This is a sign of a crazy person. And if they do not get any help, these voices are going to keep talking to them and they're going to mess around and run up on the wrong person with that. And it's going to end up getting them either killed or hurt. So I wanted to share my story with you guys. I'm always bringing new things to the world. And thanks for watching. I'm going to leave you guys with peace, love, and happiness. I'll see you all the next time with the next episode. And hopefully you guys learn something about this narcissistic, sociopathic, bipolar person. And you really, really need to take in consideration to see what are the signs. I mean, pull it up. I mean, just Google it up. Google it up. It'll tell you about these people. They are heartless. They don't care about anybody else's feelings. They just do anything to try and destroy your life and mess you up. And they get off on hurting good people. And like I said, it could be your brother, it could be your mother, it could be your girlfriend, it could be the adopted mother, it could be anybody. So this is a cold, cold world, man. And I truly feel like that we are living in the last days. And that's why it's kind of like it's at a point now, I don't even like going around, going out and being around a whole lot of people because most of the time, most of them are crazy anyway. There's a whole lot of crazy people out there. And all they do is get you caught up or get you caught up into a fight or a shootout or something, man. It's always going to be something. So anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Peace, love, and happiness. Take care. I'm Kirk Henderson. Talk to you later. Bye.